Hi, I'm Sat E Niangi. Welcome to another Sat E Day. With no bloodline in sight bar Paul Heyman on last night's SmackDown, the night was truly all about Edge and celebrating the incredible legacy of the rated R superstar. Video packages, appearances from old rivals such as John Cena and Kurt Angle, and of course an absolute banger of a match with Sheamus for the first time ever. It truly was a special occasion and truly felt like a send-off for the Hall of Famer. But is that actually the case? Edge did a lovely post-match promo to his hometown faithful, confirming that the match would be his last in Toronto, but stopped short of saying it would be his last in a WWE ring. Edge said, "I don't know what my future holds. I really don't. I've got to sit home this week and lick my wounds, talk to my family, and see what they want me to do. What I can say is that this is my last one in front of y'all. I don't think I can make it another full run to get here again for a match. I'm just being honest with you. But don't let that be a downer because man, what an experience you all gave me. I will never forget it." While this still leaves us in the dark, Edge's comments on not having another full run at least suggest that perhaps a new deal with even less appearances could potentially be agreed. Either way, it seems he definitely hasn't completely shut the door on his career just yet. So, whenever he appears at All In as Adam Copeland or Sexton Hardcastle, or he's back in WWE for Mania 40 season, or wherever this is in fact his last match, regardless, thank you, Edge. Thank you, Edge. Thank you, Edge. Thank you, Edge. Speaking of All In, yesterday's shock news of Cash Wheeler's arrest on a charge of aggravated assault with a firearm has in turn brought a ton of questions regarding his status for Wembley Stadium. For the full details on the arrest itself, I suggest you check out both WrestleTalk.com and our breaking news story on the situation from Luke Owen uploaded yesterday. As for now though, let's look at what seems to be confirmation from AEW themselves of Cash's status for London. On Friday's Rampage, it was announced that on tonight's edition of AEW Collision, we are set to hear from FTR to address the match with the Young Bucks at All In. Also interestingly, it was announced that a face-to-face interview between the Bucks and FTR also planned for Dynamite on August 23rd. While the above may have been pre-taped ahead of time, we can only go off what AEW tell us, and by all accounts, it seems as if the anticipated FTR vs Young Bucks 3 is still on. While fans feared the worst, according to PW Insider, Cash did not have to hand in his passport, only surrendering all the weapons he currently owns. Importantly, there are no international travel restrictions expected to be enforced as he has not yet been convicted of a crime. So all signs are pointing towards the match being on. Adding to the positive news, All In has gone and surpassed WrestleMania 32 to officially become the highest paid ticket event in wrestling history. Or herstory. According to Wrestling Ticks, golf clap for TK, everyone, come on. This is beautiful. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, next up to do a 1-minute take of Rampage and also give you a SmackDown review, he is the GOAT around this place on this Sat E Day. You can't have Sat E Day without this beautiful masked man all the way from Canada. His name is Tempest. Be Canada. Tempest, bring your sexy self here. Give me your hips. Daniel Garcia, we challenged you last week to Wembley Stadium, bringing your hips, and we bringing our hips. House of the Black Mask. You liked my tweet or my post because it went on X. But yeah, the challenge is still on. We challenge you. Look at them hips. Look at them hips. Look at the elasticity of his hips. Look at the swivelness of his hips. You wish you could have hips like this. Shakira wishes she had hips like this. Hips don't lie, and the camera goes black.
This is Rampage, baby. Sat, you better stop getting changed and start the clock. Lucha Libre Rampage opens with, why? Oh no, it's died again! Lucha Libre Rampage opens with one of the best lucha matches you will see on television this year as Rey Fenix pinned Commander with a muscle buster driver. They were kicking out of finishers and had the crowd going crazy and even had Justin Roberts call this an incredible battle when announcing Rey Fenix as the winner. You know you did good when you got the announcer popping for you. Aussie Open beat Brother Zay and Ethan Page in a good tag match and then said MJF and Adam Cole are the worst people they've ever met. Hey, MJF is our scumbag now, but don't you dare to besmirch the good name of Chud hugs. The Hardys challenged Aussie Open to an ROH tag title match next week in Atlanta, which sounds like a hell of a match to me, and then Sammy Guevara beat John Cruz, an enhancement talent, with a really cool dive to the outside, a knee in the GTH. AEW has made people cheer Sammy Guevara again. We thought it couldn't be done. Just don't go around talking about your wife this time, Samuel. And then we had our main event as Hikaru Shida and Sky Blue beat Toni Storm and Ruby Soho when Shida reversed Ruby's finish into a jackknife pin, and afterwards the four of them and Britt Baker brawled to go off the air.
Yeah! That 6-second delay does not count. You still the winner and the greatest champion of all time, Tempest.
You know, I'll take it.
6-second delay.
Thanks, Seth.
Ow, my head.
This is SmackDown, baby. We open our show with the Grayson Waller effect with Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Waller makes light of Mysterio taking Escobar's spot, and Escobar tells him to shut up. They get interrupted by Austin Theory, who calls out Adam Pearce to give him a rematch, but instead he gets LA Knight. Hey, Sat, is LA Knight still popular?
Yeah!
Yeah! He gives Ray props for winning the title, but says eventually it is coming to LA Knight. Yeah!
Yeah!
He says, let's have a number one contenders match right now. Knight and Theory had a good TV opener that also happened to have The Miz on commentary. Miz, Corey, and Kevin Patrick in my ear. Gee, thanks, Mom, you shouldn't have. Makes Michael Cole seem bearable. Oh my God, what's happening to me? What's happening to me?
Wow! Did you hear that, guys?
Knight throws Theory into Miz, which causes Miz to get in the ring for the distraction, and Theory rolls up Knight with the tights to get the win. This was the logical finish, what with Knight and Miz having their cross-branded rivalry, but I simply protest the act of Austin Theory pinning LA Knight. Appalling. Throughout the show, they played video packages for Edge, which made me more than a bit misty-eyed, and then we had Damage Control come out to welcome Io Sky to the show. Io and Bayley then lost to Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair. I love the Can They Coexist team beating the established team clean, especially when one of the members of the team is the women's champion. The wrestling was pretty good, as you would expect from this lot of very talented individuals, with the exception of one moment when they got their wires crossed badly and badly mistimed a hot tag tease. Charlotte was just waiting to be stopped, and it was coming like, I can't reach you, Sat.
I'm here.
Sat, I can't.
I'm here.
I can't reach you.
I'm here.
I can't reach you, Sat.
I'm here.
I can't reach.
Why you say that?
Ew, where are you? Charlotte hit a boot on Bayley into the KOD from Bianca for the finish. Did y'all know that excluding Io's cash-in, she has not won a match since winning Money in the Bank? And if you go back even further, she's won only a single match since April. What the f is this booking philosophy, Hunter? Backstage after the match, Damage Control attacked Bianca, injuring her already injured knee, seemingly writing her off TV for the immediate future. The OC came out to face the new Vicious Street Profits and their new dark gear and... Wait a minute. Computer, analyze. Does Angelo Dawkins have the One Piece logo on his tights? Is this a thing? Has this been a thing? Am I new? Anyway, this was a short match where Kevin Patrick f***ed up the call on a back suplex, calling it the Magic Killer, and forcing the other commentators to try and fumble through the finish when the OC actually did try and hit the Magic Killer moments later, only to be countered as the Street Profits hit a sit-out spinebuster, neck-breaker combo for the win. Good showing from the Street Profits, cool new finish, new look, good start. Backstage, Kayla tried to get a word in with Paul Heyman, who mostly stonewalls her, asks why she isn't trying to ask him about Edge or Austin Theory pinning LA Knight, but then he gets a phone call and tells Kayla that next week Jimmy Uso will be on SmackDown. We then had our main event as Sheamus went one-on-one with the Rated R Superstar, my all-time favorite wrestler, the man that made me cry more than once watching this show, Edge. Hang on, one sec, something doesn't quite feel right. Blue. What happened next was an excellent main event, incredibly heated with Sheamus playing the role of the heel opposite the uber-popular hometown hero Edge. Edge hit a spear through the ropes to the floor to go to a commercial, and when they came back, they just kept ramping things up. Edge hit a superplex into an execution for a near fall before Sheamus hit him with the white noise off the middle rope and the high cross for a great near fall of his own. No one kicks out of that move. It's like the end of days of the 90s. Edge took the chest blows from Sheamus before eating a brogue kick for another near fall as the crowd was in a frenzy, Beth Phoenix crying at ringside, and then Edge hit a spear for a near fall and a second spear for the finish in a great match. After the match, Edge got pyro and a hug from Sheamus as they went off the air, and if that is the final match in the WWE career of Edge, they could not have booked it any better than that. This was a really solid SmackDown with a great emotional through line capped off with a great main event, but there was other stuff on this show to enjoy too. Not everything is clicking for me from a booking standpoint right now, but I'll always remember the 25 years of Edge SmackDown for nailing the one thing they had to get right. This SmackDown gets a 4 out of 5. And that just about wraps things up from me. Make sure you sign up for the new season of Wrestle League at WrestleTalk.com, where you can compete against the team and many others in pay-per-view prediction warfare. The first event in the new season is All In next week, so make sure you get in before that. I've been Tempest, and that was wrestling.
I want to wish a happy birthday to a couple of people. To our very own Pete Quinnell. Happy birthday, Pete! And another birthday, I want to wish a happy birthday to my partner, Sophie. Happy birthday. You're 33. Late to the party, because I'm being 33 for a while. I'm getting ready to turn 34. You're late to the party, but woohoo for you. Happy birthday. I love you, boo. Can't wait to see you when I get home. Look at that. A shout out.